Hi, I'm Juan Arango from Exit Ventures. If you or your family are considering selling a family business or a portfolio company, this conversation is for you. In today's videos, our managing partner, Paul Bergen, who's led over $3 billion in strategic acquisitions, will walk you through exactly how to position your company for a successful exit to a strategic buyer. So let's go ahead and dive in.
Danaher, still partners, we were obsessive about thorough due diligence. Bankers would complain. Sellers would be like, hey, we're on question number 103. And, can you guys stop now? And we're like, hey, guess what? We're interested. We're serious. We get deals done. We've completed 12 deals in the last 12 months. If you want to if you want to kick us out, then go right ahead. But we're probably the most serious buyer you have, and we need these in order to get a deal done. Um, it's people who are thorough and they have a good track record of getting deals done are your best buyers. So be flexible, work with them, and make sure that you run a professional process and just you can definitely say, look, help me understand what you need so you can set our expectations internally, and that's a very legitimate conversation to have. But don't just start complaining and saying, hey, you're taking too long, to a very experienced strategic who's likely to pay a premium compared to anybody else. um, get buyer comments on purchase agreements and all legal agreements, all schedules in before you make a decision to focus on either one or two or three finalist buyers. You need to understand where everybody is on the contract, and you don't want to be surprised. So the way to avoid being surprised is to get all of the legal comments and go through a couple of rounds with the lawyers to understand really where people are in terms of contract and what they need, so that you can evaluate that before you make any decision to narrow it down to one or two buyers. Because you can't just pick price only and ignore terms and then regret it later, because the terms that they're asking for are outrageous, right? And I've seen that. Um, so don't be surprised. Make sure you have all the facts. Um, like I mentioned before, buyers hate to be forced through a multi-buyer process where they don't have exclusivity. They'll complain, but it's very good for you. And if your advisors are very talented and very experienced, they can help you with this. Um, it's the best way, like I said, it's the best way to make sure that people don't want to retrade at the end.